Good morning, everybody, and Merry Christmas. I appreciate everybody joining this morning for morning coffee on Christmas Day. Good morning, the real vote. You're well into your Christmas Day. Maritas, our little Miss Sunshine. Thank you so much. And Area 51. Juan, are we still on for going live later today? Maritas is just very polite. I know Maritas worked so hard. You know, Maritas, we were really hoping Santa Claus would send you to be with Bean and have a much better job there. I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee yet. Yeah, Juan's got some really good news. Yeah, that's great, Maritas. We will be so happy to see you with your cousin. You know, I know other people in Australia. When you get to Australia, I might just have to plan a trip. And I will see everybody I know in Australia. That would be fantastic. Of course, I got to win the lottery first. music and fun. Merry Christmas. I haven't checked my ticket yet. If it's me, well, trust me, I'm not going to check the ticket until I end the live. I would not be able to contain myself. You know, in the 80s, I come real close to going to Australia. I wanted to go there so bad. There's just something about visiting a country that at that time, 85% of the country's population lived on the beach. The city was at the shoreline. That just amazed me. Australia is not for the wimpy, that's for sure. They've got like 5 or 6 of the most deadly spiders on the planet. They have 7 or so of the most deadly snakes on the planet. I know, Mauritus, that I don't think they're doing right by you. Oh, they got some serious moths down there on. But trust me, if seriously, if I won the lottery, I would go to Australia and I would go to Ayers Rock. You got all this flat land everywhere, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of all this flat land, there's this big rock that stands out. Roger Blair, good morning. It is cloudy outside, obviously. It has sprinkled a little rain here and there, and now um, it's like 50 degrees. Kathy Bates. Oh, and thank you everybody for subscribing to the new channel. There's already 23 there. So I'm either a famous basketball player or a famous laboratory that tests for genetics. That's the new channel there. We're going to be talking music. Kathy, you know anything about music, or are you just a uh, animal expert? Kathy, we don't call anybody out on typos here, because I might very well be the king of typos, because I'm doing everything on my phone, and it's a phone, it's not a typewriter. So you know what I mean, Kathy. Typos are going to happen. Between typos and auto incorrect, I'm surprised anybody pays attention to anything I type. Now, I didn't know if you knew about music or not, or if you had musical interest. So, Juan, what time do you want to do that today? I hope everybody's having a Merry Christmas. Spirit the Sky Blue, good morning, and Merry Christmas. Okay, 2 o'clock's great. Over a year, Juan, over a year. And I was setting up. Kathy, don't make me laugh so hard while I'm trying to drink coffee. Uh, but I was setting up StreamYard, and it would not set up with the new channel. It would set up with this channel, but not the new one. So I think YouTube has a block. And when I tested to see if I could go live with the new channel, I got a notice from YouTube, you need to get 50 subscribers. Well, with it cloudy and the way that it is, I was seriously considering just setting up that little Christmas scene, with the tree and that little house, and aiming the camera at it and putting the microphone outside so we could hear the birds. Oh, and I found out something I did not know. I never go to my channel on my TV set. Super Dave, Merry Christmas, sir. It's warm here. I bet you're almost hot down there. But I was setting up the new channel and it was showing me the photo that I put for the background on the homepage. If you look at it with your phone, it shows this part of the image. If you look at it on a tablet, it shows a different part of the image. And if you look at it on a TV, it shows the entire image. And I didn't know that YouTube did that. So if you want to see the entire waterfalls in this channel's background, put it on your TV set. Just go to the Jim's Camera at Dawn homepage, and it'll show the entire photo. I had no clue it would do that. And if you're interested in the full picture that I did for the music channel, yes, I watched It's a Wonderful Life. I have seen it so many times. I couldn't tell you line for line right now, but while I'm watching it, every word is in my head just before it comes out of the actor's mouth. And to think that they thought up that concept in the late 20s, early 30s. I'm not sure when they made that movie. I think it was just after World War II or during World War II. Oh, I can't do it there. Say duh. Yeah, there was a story about somebody in the Midwest. I don't know exactly where, but they bought this house and they were going to remodel it, update the insulation and everything. And when they was tearing into the walls, they found that the previous owner, who had owned the local theater, had used all the movie posters for insulation. So they found hundreds of movie posters from decades earlier, perfectly preserved because they were between the walls. And I think they retired shortly after making that find. Geez, I mean, he was getting the posters for free promoting the movies, and he just repurposed them. You know, insulation wasn't as big a thing back then. The only surprise, if you will, that I ever got at a movie theater, I was working security, and the alarm went off at a movie theater, and we had to go in and check the building out and look for problems with the alarm. And I went upstairs into kind of like the attic for the theater, and looking around, turned and was shining my flashlight, and it came across three people. Freaked me out, but it was mannequins. Somebody had just stored like a dozen mannequins up there. But boy, it woke me up. Whoa. I know. It's like that toy I got for Christmas. It was a machine gun mounted on a tripod. And I don't remember how old I was, probably 8, something like that. And it had, of course, plastic parts, a plastic belt, and plastic bullets and such. And you put them together and you pull the cocking mechanism back, and it, of course, fake fires, but it would project those bullets out across the room. course, nobody ever make a toy like that these days. But I bet if I had that in decent shape, it'd be worth a mint. Yeah, I got a couple of Star Wars things in a box somewhere. I got Yoda with a lightsaber. Uh, you guys remember the Magic 8 balls that you would shake them up and then turn them up to the little window, and a cube inside would float up and give you some kind of statement like yes, no, it's possible, things like that. Well, I've got a little Yoda Magic 8 ball, and you shake it up and turn it right side up, and the thing floats up and gives Yoda sayings. Hey, Misty. Merry Christmas, Misty. I hope your mom and dad are doing great today. I never got into much collection other than a few albums, a lot of CDs. But I've got probably more than the average bear Star Trek stuff. Oh, Slinky, that was so much fun. It's Slinky. It's Slinky. It's like find me some steps. That it would go down steps amazed me. I mean, today I understand the physics of it, but back then it was amazing. If I just had the toys that I got from Captain Crunch, you get a couple of box tops, mail them in with $1, and they would send you a toy. They had this little toy submarine. You put this little tablet in it and close it back up and set it in water, and it would dive down. And then when the water reached that tablet, it would create a gas. And they had it such that it would run up a funnel going out the back of the submarine. It would surface and go forward. That's it. Let me tell you, I can't sing, so that's why I limited what I said. I like you guys. There's no way I would sing. Juan, are you going to do the live this afternoon from your the channel that you're on right now? If you're going to do the live in the Area 51 channel, do the exclamation me, and that way everybody here will have it. Donna, Merry Christmas. I watched one of your videos. I think that was from your birthday celebration. Oh, that's the other thing the music channel is. It's a Donna birthday with 23 people there. That's fine, Juan. We can talk Christmas gifts. We can talk music. For Donna, her Christmas is just about over. It's 9:33 p.m. Well, you deserve it, Donna. You had a lot going on earlier this week. So, how do you guys celebrate your Christmas? Growing up, we would do all the presents exchanges the night before Christmas, after the sun went down, because people couldn't get Christmas Day off work. That is, it was easier for them to get Christmas Eve off, and I know a lot of people that still do that. And then, of course, there's the traditional get up Christmas morning to all the presents. I have an echo. I'm set up the way I'm always set up. For those who've been coming to the channel a long time, for some reason, YouTube changed something and my sound volume was much lower. And I got a couple of Bluetooth microphones off of Amazon. And to try to solve that problem, make sure it wasn't my equipment. but it turned out to be some YouTube setting, and they corrected it. But I really like having the two microphones. One of them's here in the kitchen, and the other one's on the back porch with the camera. I just wish they would reach where I could put the camera aimed out the front door and the microphone on the back porch. But it's just a bridge too far. Okay. And it could be my internet. I am at the very end of the line for this leg of internet on Spectrum. I mean, I have a serious delay in monitoring this signal. It's at least a second or two. But if you guys ever hear a technical situation with the sound or anything with the video, let me know so I can attempt to correct it. Got you, Juan. I can't do that sound like I used to. So everybody be on the lookout at Juan's channel. He's going to go live, and I will be live with him on my new channel, and hopefully I'll get up to 50 pretty soon, and we will go from there. Just know, good morning and Merry Christmas. It's Jim's camera on music. Hang on just a second. Dun, 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 dun. I better turn that ringer off. Let me get my pen. Two videos, one long, one short. And I've got a few playlists now. So this channel doesn't. It'll remain true to itself and be more nature oriented. And I don't believe this. That's the new channel. It's going to be music and music related topics, and that'll keep music separated from Jim's Camera at Dawn, which is nature. And I'm moving the music playlist over to the new channel. Got a little pinkish in them clouds. But like I say, I appreciate everybody going over to the new channel and putting in a sub. You guys have been extremely helpful. I mean, it's 3.5 days old and 23 people. I mean, that's to me just amazing. Moggs and Stevie B did great Tuesday night. I think during their show there was 11 or 12 people that joined the channel. So anybody you know that's interested in music, I do not claim to be an expert, but I'm sure that we'll learn stuff together and have a good time. It's fun. No, I'm not. I do know or knew people when they were alive that were indeed experts, and that trust me, you talk to them once or twice, and it'll become obvious how little I know. But in the same breath, I have to say, from the 60s to the late 80s, my favorite time in music. I probably know more than the average bear. But at 68, sometimes it takes a second or two to pull that stuff out of my head. There's a lot of clutter up there. And 2026 means I'll be 69 years old. One, I listened to the top 100 stream songs on Spotify, and probably the top 5 or 10 sounds just like your music. So they're copying you, Juan. But there was, there was some songs from back in the day in the top 100 that are streamed today. All right. Looking forward to it. You can do it, Juan. Yeah, I've got all kinds of ideas in my head about the new channel. We will see. You know, with the help of everybody in chat and a little time, we might just get it right. And Juan, did you notice, or anybody in chat noticed, when I typed exclamation me, that line did not get into chat, but Nightbot responded. And Juan, when you did it, it didn't show up either. Good morning, Moggs. Give it a second. There you go. Juan, do the exclamation me. If two people do it at the same time, Nightbot gets confused. So, yeah, give it a second or two. Moggs, Merry Christmas to you and Stevie B. Stevie B. She's up early on a day off. Frank, how you doing, Frank? All right, there's Juan's channel. We will be going live on that channel around 2 p.m. Eastern. He has the subscribers needed. Teacher Crizzy, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. It's like 8 o'clock at night for Teacher Crizzy. Donna's got 2 more hours of Christmas Day. Well, 2 hours and 8 minutes. Teacher Crizzy, after you counted up everything, how much did you have? Oh, and Teacher Crizzy, anybody overseas, if you get any U.S. pennies, you might want to save them because supposedly after 2025, we're not making pennies anymore. Okay, Juan, be sure you got everything charged for 2 o'clock today. And Moggs, Stevie, thank you again for all the help. Yeah, they 2025 is the last year of the penny. You never know. In the future, they might bring it back. But the official word for now is the last one is 2025. Specifications subject to change without prior notification. And Moggs, the StreamYard would not link up with the new channel. It's going to be blocked until I get to 50. Teacher Crizzy with her big bright smile. I just call it the way I see it, Teacher Crizzy. Just call it the way I see it. You mean with the StreamYard thing? Yeah. Yes, Teacher Crizzy. Uh, but anyway, it linked up to Jim's camera at dawn, but it wouldn't link up to Jim's camera on music. Teacher Crizzy, I always tell people to smile big because it makes your friends happy and it makes your enemies wonder what you're up to. Alas, poor coffee cup, coffee pot, I should say. Juan, how long do you think we're going to be live today? Is it going to be a set amount of time, or is it going to be we start and go until we're finished? Because I know sometimes in the past when we were live, it would turn into a marathon. Yes, Teacher Crizzy. That's why I sent you that card, Teacher Crizzy, is because you got so excited about getting something in the mail. I just can't believe that I'm just going to guess that it's lost by now. Because that was 3 or 4 months ago. And I mean, stuff like that, that's just too easy to do. If putting a card in the mail puts a smile on somebody's face, just do it. Perfect timing, Nightbot. If you want to find out about the people who normally show up in chat, there's a complete list. GW is Grizzly Warrior. Ecot's been busy. I haven't seen her in a while. I like to have a little good, clean fun. And I needed to learn Nightbot, so there we go. Dragon Sasori. Dragon Sasori, Merry Christmas. Rick, Merry Christmas. Dragon, I hope you and your family are having a fantastic Christmas. It's like 10 o'clock at night for Dragon. 9 and 10 o'clock, something like that. Dragon Sasori is another one of those people that works so hard. She has her own business. She has a big YouTube channel. She's taking good care of her kids. And she has a business that she runs in the afternoons and evenings. Oh, Moggs and Stevie D. Uh, when I set up the new channel, I learned something that I didn't know YouTube did. Uh, your homepage on YouTube, it shows up different depending on whether you're watching on a phone, a tablet, or a TV, or a laptop, tablet, laptop. Uh, the full photo is only available on the TV. And I didn't know they did that because, I never go to my channel on TV. So if anybody out there wants to see a channel's full background photo, put it on your TV. Shirley, Merry Christmas. Shirley, I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas morning. Well, thank you, Shirley. And that's a good reminder. Everybody be praying for one another. Uh, Rick's family member, Mr. C, that he and his coworkers get home safely. And I understand the aches and pains. Crazy stuff I did when I was younger, I get reminded of on a regular basis. Like the comical skiing down the moguls. It was funny then, but my back reminds me of that little adventure all too often. at that sky. It was gray clouds, and now look at it. It's going to be a bright blue, mostly clear day, it looks like. Now that's a great Christmas present right there. Yeah, that StreamYard thing, we'll get it figured out. Yeah, Shirley, you probably got another, at least another hour and a half till sunup. Donna, did you get caught up on your sleep? Did you get enough sleep? Have you taken naps and got caught up on the amount of sleep you need? Wow. I would be happy if I've got 6 hours in a row nonstop. I would be very happy. But that usually doesn't happen unless I'm sick. Yeah, I know. You were doing your Christmas shopping, getting that birthday celebration going for you and your friends. Donna had 3 busy days: her birthday, her friend's birthday, and then Christmas. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, had to work. Oh, you guys, if they have any left, My last trip to Costco, they had the Hawaiian rolls, and it was 2 packs of those King's Hawaiian rolls for like less than $6. Talk about a bargain. Yeah, Donna, I know you were burning the candle at both ends. Getting a little busy once in a while is not a big issue, but you gotta keep your rest up. You don't need to go too long and not get your sleep. And speaking of birthdays, what's your favorite birthday song? The traditional happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. The Beatles had They Say It's Your Birthday, happy birthday to you. Well, you just remember Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There's too much, there's too little, and just right. So don't you go too little. Those are the only two that come to mind off the top of my head. I know there's a couple more out there. Maybe the next time you're live, Donna, you can sing some birthday songs from the Philippines. Do they have unique songs for birthdays? Ah, so their songs Mike would like. Oh, gotcha. We would possibly classify those as morbid, but sometimes my sense of humor goes there. I think it's from watching so many horror movies. Is it like happy birthday, another day closer to your last day type thing? Juan, you still there? Or you got the phone on the charger? Which reminded me to plug stuff up. What? That's not cool. YouTube just decided to close down where I'm monitoring chat. It just totally shut down. It's like I've had enough. I'm taking a break. Uh, I think it was 2000, like 2010 or something. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Let's see here. I can probably look it up. And I'm guessing you're meaning Robin Williams, because I don't know a Robbie Williams. 2014, Robin Williams passed August 11th, 2014. Thanks, Moggs. Oh, okay. She's talking about somebody besides Robin Williams. Robbie Williams. He's from the United Kingdom. He was born in 74. Everything is showing up that he was born in 74, but there's no uh, funeral date. Let's see what this says here. This Wikipedia, I don't trust Wiki. Yeah, they're not. They're showing that he's still with us on Wiki. He was in a band called Take That. I vaguely remember the name, but like I said, I'm not an expert, but I enjoy learning. See, that's something I can do now is look up some of his songs and everything. He was born in 74. That would put him in his 50s. He might be doing music work behind the scenes, like producing and spending time with his family. Oh, that's okay. I'm happy he's still around. Like I said, he's probably doing stuff behind the scenes. Oh yeah, he was big back in the day. Palenka was big before I was born. It was huge news when he had a song in the early 70s. And Captain and Tennille worked with him. They actually, that was a line in one of their songs. Love will keep us together. Toward the end, they're singing and they're saying, well, no, that was Neil Sedaka. My bad. Like I said, I got so much information in my head. Sometimes it takes me a little while to, sort it out. I was thinking Neil Sedaka. Oh, geez. If I could find a picture of me when I was 16 years old, uh, super skinny and long hair that matched Barry Manilow's hair. And a lot of people mistook me for Barry Manilow for a year or two when he first came out. And the funny thing, I was driving a school bus, and this girl, her name was Mandy, and she would always sit in the seat right behind me. And her buddy that sit with her, her buddy was weird. I would wear a tank top to school, and springtime, I was out and about, hiking the mountains, doing things. I'd get sunburned at the first of the year. Back then we weren't necessarily as careful as we are now. And I was driving the school bus one day, and this girl just starts peeling off the dead skin. And it became like an obsession for her. She just had to peel the skin off. See, Donna, getting me on a stray subject. Who knows where my brain's going to go? I might get off track, but I try to correct myself because I don't want to give out bad info. That's why I like you guys around. You guys have put me back on track. Okay. This is weird. Some of the chat is showing up and some is not. That's crazy. Well, I'm serious about having a good time. This is not a rehearsal. This is it. You say Mike a couple of times and he'll show up. He's probably listening in right now. You know, he's doing the Christmas thing. Kathy was here earlier. She showed up. We got to wish her a Merry Christmas, and she wished everyone a Merry Christmas. Wow. Well, we know Shirley will be stuffed today. Yeah. Donna, you're 14 hours ahead of me and Moggs. Me, Moggs, Roger Blair, Misty, we're all in the same time zone. I think Shirley is 3 hours behind. Juan is definitely 3 hours. If Shirley doesn't, if the state she's in doesn't observe daylight savings, then she's 2 hours behind. And then our friends in Europe, Sharon, I think she's about 5 or 6 hours ahead. Mr. Lee, I'm pretty sure he's 5 hours ahead. Ooh, mashed potatoes and gravy. Yes. Shirley, have you ever, when you don't have gravy, okay, this is in that situation. Uh, when you don't have gravy, do you sometimes put Heinz 57 on your mashed potatoes? You put just enough Heinz 57 in mashed potatoes and stir it up. It looks terrible. It looks very similar to what you would find in a baby's diaper, but it tastes fantastic. I like gravy when it's made after you fry some bacon or sausage in a frying pan. You use a little flour and milk, and then salt and pepper it to taste. For me, heavy on the pepper. Yeah, Donna. When I was in Florida, there was I found a really nice Thai slash Japanese restaurant that I really enjoyed. I ate there twice. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might break out the pressure cooker. I like broccoli, carrots, and rice, and then put some Japanese barbecue sauce on it. And the pressure cooker that I have, In 10 minutes, the rice is cooked to perfection. Just throw everything in, put the lid on it, push a button, and 10 minutes later, you've got perfect rice. I mean, when I'm doing rice on the stove in a pot, got to watch it, got to time everything, double check the temperature. And I don't do so good every time. But with the pressure cooker, boom, perfect every time. Oh, and spaghetti sauce in the pressure cooker. Oh, talk about good. In 30 minutes, it'll seem like it's simmered for hours. All those flavors get in there, they party together, they mix and they mingle. Delicious. What style is Philippine spaghetti? And I like the sauce way more than I like the spaghetti. I'm not a fan of spaghetti. Like when I get a plate of spaghetti, there's a little spaghetti and a lot of sauce. And really, if I have French bread toast with lots of butter and garlic, 2 slices of that, and then I just cover it with the spaghetti sauce, and I like that a lot. That would be good. I would add just a tad of heat, not a lot of heat, but a little bit. I usually throw in just a pinch of red pepper in spaghetti sauce. Not enough to make it hot, but just enough to give you that little extra sensation. And there's never enough cheese. Stevie B, if you're still here, is your gift box finally on the way? When you receive it, you should do an unboxing on a Tuesday or Thursday night. Well, wait a minute. Hold that thought. The box is coming from Mike. You might not want to open it live. My bad. you might want to just video it so you can edit in case you need to. Yeah, Stevie, how long has he been talking about that box? Kathy Bates. Exactly. Kathy knows. Mike can be mischievous. That's why I caught myself, Kathy, and said, no, Mike not ought to do it live. And if he heard me say that, he would definitely put something embarrassing in the box. Kathy, thank you for hanging around. I appreciate that. It's always more fun with you than without you. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I know. That's why he has WTF at the start of his name. Because you talk to him for almost no time, and it's like, Mike, what the? I know, Kathy. I appreciate you hanging out so long. I really do. I'm a little more tame than Mike. Of being in a rather serious field, in my work career, if you can call it a career. I had to be very, very specific and very, very focused. So the mathematical and scientific brain is well engraved. Kathy, who's YKB? I don't know them. But hopefully, doing the music channel and the live once a week, some of the old information, I'll remember it, bring it up, and get more into that. And I constantly remind myself my level of enthusiasm for certain subjects is way above everybody else. Yeah, I've probably seen him. I just didn't know him by, YKB. Because I come into Mike's channel and, he's done a really, really good thing supporting me. And he's funny as all get out. I mean, he's just such a comedian. And, you know, he makes out like he's one way, but he really is a good guy. If he's clearing snow off of neighbors' driveways and helping people get their cars fixed and everything, I mean, that that's a pretty good guy. Nobody tell him I said that. It's just between us. Oh, jeez. I think I'm going to go grab a couple of lights and maybe do a little mini light show at the end of the live here. But I hope that everybody has had and is having a great Christmas Day. And I appreciate everybody joining in together this morning. Let me go get that stuff. And Juan, if you're listening, remind everybody about what time you and I are going live today. And that's his channel pinned up there. That's where we'll be live. We're just going to test things out. Since I don't have 50 yet, and we'll see where things go. We'll have a special mugshot to end today's live. Yeah, I'm sure he's cooking up something, whether it be food or some kind of mischievous behavior. Okay. We're going to see if I can't get. Let's do this. I can artificially get the chimes going. Let's see here. There's the tree. Can't really see the lights too well with this bright light in the background. For Christmas time. And of course, as always, what's a morning live without coffee? So you get a double mug shot today. Yeah, today's the last day for it. I will take it with me wherever I go today, and if there's something interesting, I'll post it. But Tina, Merry Christmas. Just in time, I was ending the live. Tina, the link up at the top, that's Area 51's channel. We're going to go live this afternoon. I think he said about 2 o'clock. And that'll be he's helping me kick off the new channel. Specification subject to change without prior notification. He's got his stuff charging right now, so he'll be ready to go. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. I hope to see you for the music this afternoon. YKB. Oh, I see, Kathy, you're being followed. Good morning. I was just ending the live, but thank you for coming by. And if you like music, the link up above, 2 o'clock East Coast time, thereabouts. We'll be talking a little bit about music. Hopefully, we'll get on an interesting subject to you. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great day, and hundreds and thousands of kind words come your way. Y'all take care.